Hi friends, in the last session we have discussed that renaming of a module at the time of import. Okay, renaming of a module at the time of import, and we observed that various possibilities of import statement. Okay, this is we discussed as part of in the last session. So today we are going to discuss about reloading of a module. Okay, reloading of a module we'll discuss today. So before discussing today concept, let me explain the previous session for one time. Next I will explain the today concept. Okay, so first observe here. Normally, renaming of a module means at the time of import. Okay, that means just it's a module aliasing. Okay, this is nothing but what a module aliasing. Make sure module and member aliasing both are not same. Okay, module and members both are not same. Observe here. So first here what I'm doing, renaming of a module at the time of import module aliasing. Okay, renaming of a module at the time of import that is nothing but module aliasing. Here I'm taking module, a module giving name as a x. So now this one will be pronounced as x. So wherever you are using x, that will use the whatever the members available from the math, it will use from the x. Okay, this is nothing but what a renaming of a module at the time of import. If you observe here, I'm taking in this way. Okay, so Sai math already I have one another file. Okay, Sai math already I have another file. From that I'm taking x variable and addition and addition. Okay, so this is what I'm taking. Observe here first point. So if I'm expecting only one variable from that module, okay, if I'm expecting only one variable from that module, so it will give the result. But if you are asking from the module member, okay, if you are asking member from that module, it's going to give error because you have given a nickname. Okay, you have given a nickname for the module. Okay, when you given nickname for the module, that time it will not available for the original module, so it will available only through the nickname or alias name. So make sure just to go to the previous example, just you will get the clarity. Just I'm explaining one more time. Next, here from to import. Okay, so in the last session, in the another file, we are having three modules. Okay, I mean three members. One is variable and two are functions. Okay, from the specific module I'm importing only two members. From the specific module I'm importing two members only. So on that, what I am doing here means only the thing here. Okay, I'm thing here is just I'm directly using add and x. So if you are using directly using module with the function, so it's going to give error. Okay, so it's going to give error, right? This is nothing but fun. First, from to import. And the next thing we observe that various possibilities of import. Okay, various possibilities of import. So this is the possible ways. Okay, this is the possible ways. Okay, next. Next, now here observe here member aliasing. Okay, here aliasing, member aliasing, member aliasing. So member aliasing means already I have a variable. Okay, already I have. Okay, let me open that scimath.py. So observe here now how many members are available from SciMath. One is variable and two are functions. Okay, one is variable and two are functions. So these two are available from the SciMath module. So now what I am doing means member aliasing. Okay, member aliasing means from SciMath. Okay, from SciMath import. Okay, import x. Okay, import x as import x as a. Okay, import x as a, comma, add as a sum. Okay, add as sum. So now observe here, now observe here, from Sai Math X is already available. So from Sai Math X is available. Okay. But I'm giving that X alias name as A. So now it will pronounce the name as A, not with X. Okay, it will pronounce the name as A with not X. Make sure clear with this point. So observe the point now. The value of X. Okay, the value of X. The value of X. So first observe here. I'm taking A. So the same result I'm giving with the X. Okay. But the thing here is in this case it will give error, but in this case we'll get the answer. Okay, what is the result? 888 will get. Okay, observe the output. If you observe, X is coming with the alias name, not with the original name, right? So this is nothing but what okay, this is nothing but what member aliasing. Okay, once the variables are defined, okay, once the alias name is defined, so it will pronounce with the alias name only, not with the original name. Make sure clear with this point. Okay, make sure clear with this point, right? And one more thing here. Okay, one more thing here. Whenever whenever we are using, okay, whenever we are using in this way, means from SciMath import X as a. So what is the point here is whenever we are using in this way, whenever we are using specific members from module. Okay, whenever we are using specific members from module, one compiled file will be generated. Compiled file will be generated. One compiled file will be generated, that is a pyc. Okay, pyc. What is that called? Pyc. So pyc is nothing but py catch folder. Okay, underscore pycache underscore pycache folder. Okay, observe here, this is nothing but that folder. Okay, here one compiled file will be generated. Okay, one compiled file will be generated. Okay, this is nothing but what? Member aliasing. And one more point here is once once we defined alias name, once we defined alias name, we should, okay, we should use alias name only. Once we defined alias name, once we defined alias name, we should use alias name only. We should not use, we should not use another original name. We should not use original name. It is it is going to give, it is going to give what? Error. Okay, it's going to give what? Error. Clear? So once we defined member or alias name, we should use the original name only. I mean, we should use the alias name only, not with the original name. It's going to give error. Okay, otherwise it's going to give error, right? Otherwise it's going to give error. Clear? So next, reloading of a module. Okay, reloading of a module. Reloading of a module. See, reloading of a module means normally here what we are doing, from specific member we are accessing, from specific module we are accessing the members. Okay, from specific module we are accessing the members. But reloading, I mean every time if you are reloading means is if the content is changed from the module, is it going to get the updated module or not? Okay, is it going to get the updated module or not? So that is nothing but what reloading of a module. So the point here is first observe. Let me explain. Import, okay, import Sai math, import Sai math. Okay, how many times I'm using? Total 5 times. Total 5 times I'm using. Okay, and what I'm doing here is this is from test module. This is from test module. Okay, this is from test module. Okay, this is from what test module. Okay, let me write one point in the Sai math. This is from what? This is from Sai math module. This is from what? Sai. This is from Sai math module. This is from what? Sai math module. Just I'm giving print of x. Print of x. Add of 10 comma 20. 10 comma 20. See, observe here the point. What I'm doing? Run module. This is from Sai math module. That means the first one. Okay, this is from. Okay, sorry. First, this is from Sai math module means Sai math module is called and it is printing. Whatever the things we are doing in Sai math module, these three lines are happening for the first time. Okay, as part of import Sai math. But the thing here is, okay, but the thing here is last it is printing anyway. This is from test module. Okay, from where we are running, that is printing at the last. So my question here is, I want to do something. Okay, I want to do something here. Okay, I want to do something here. What is that is? Okay, observe carefully. I want to do something. At the time of importing, I want to change some information. Okay, so how to do that is, okay, so test.py. scimath.py. Okay, scimath.py, and this is the output. This is nothing but what output. So observe here the point. The first point is import t.sleep. Okay, I want to use some information. Okay, I want to make some changes here at the time of importing. Import t. t dot sleep of 10. Okay. So something goes wrong. Okay, something goes wrong. Okay, anyway, first observe here. By default, module will be available only for one time. If you change anything at runtime, so it is not going to be available. So just I will explain that point as well. So if you observe here, okay, this is available only for the first time. Okay, see, based on this output, what I'm saying means by default, okay, by default module, okay, by default module will be loaded. Okay, by default module will be loaded only once. Okay, by default module will be loaded only once, even though we are importing multiple times. Even though we are importing multiple times. By default module will be loaded only once, even though we are importing multiple times. Okay, even though we are importing multiple times. Right? This is the point number one. So I will explain a scenario where it will give the problem with the importing multiple times. It will not fetch the original name. Okay, it will not fetch the original name. Okay, that point also I will explain. Just wait for some time. So next point. So the problem in this above approach, the problem in the above approach is after loading. The problem in the above approach is after loading a module if it is updated version. Okay, if it is updated version, then outside updated version outside updated version will not be available. Okay, will not be available. Okay, if it is updated version, it's not available. Updated version will not be available. Updated version will not be available to our program, to our main program. but but we can resolve this program, but we can, okay, but we can resolve, okay, but we can resolve this problem, but we can resolve this problem by using, okay, but we can resolve this problem by using import reload function. Okay, we can resolve by problem by using from imp reload function, from imp reload function. Okay, from import reload function. Okay, reload function. From we can resolve this problem by using from import reload function. Okay, from import reload function, or from imp module. Okay, direct imp module. Right? Okay, now observe here. Okay, now observe the point well. Okay, now observe the point well. Okay, now observe the point well. So first what I'm doing here is I'm taking Sai math for the 5 times. I'm taking math for the 5 times. But at the second time from imp from imp import reload, import reload. Okay, import reload. So from import reload. So this is nothing but what a first time importing two times. Okay, from first time importing two times. Next, from imp I'm importing reload function. Okay, from importing reload. Clear? Finally, what I'm taking. This is from test module. So now observe the point first. So anyway in the previous example we observed right already. So based on this, now I will change the content here. Okay, based on this I will change the content here, and you will observe the original result. Okay, now you will observe the original result. I'm running the program. So what it is saying? Okay, what it is saying? This is from Sai Math module 888 and sum 30. So that's what I'm doing in the Sai Math module. Next, don't worry about the deprecation warning. Deprecation warning we are not going to worry about. We are going to worry about only errors. Okay, this is from Sai Math module and here and finally it is printing test module. Okay, so after how many times I am reloading? Only two times. So it is printed two times only. Okay, it is printing two times, but this is the first time it is printing only one time means because how many times it is imported? Only two times only it is imported. Okay, two times only it is imported, right? This is point number one. Okay, this is point number one. Example 2. Example scimath.py. .py. Scimath.py. Okay, next point. Okay, next point. Next point. Here already this module available and this module available. It is not giving the time. Okay, it is not giving the time. I will tell you the reason. So I want to change some content here. Okay, I want to change some content here. When I'm changing the content here, that here the second case it will be available only original content. I mean changed content will get. Okay, I will explain that point also. Don't worry about the deprecation warning. Warning will give, I mean in the future version release, they will give this type of errors only. Okay, they will give this type of errors. Okay, so in the next session on reloading of a module, I want to explain this scenario where it will give, I mean original content means updated version. Okay, where it will give updated version. So here I wrote one point right here. The problem in the above approach is after reloading of a module, if it is updated version, then out outside updated version will not be available to our main program. But we can resolve this problem by using from import to reload. Okay, from import reload. We are importing two times, but reloading. Okay, every time reloading here and here. So if it is reloading means that time we will get the original one. Okay, that time we will get the original one. Clear? So this is nothing but what reloading of a module. Just I will explain another scenario where it will give original one. I mean every time updated content I'm going to show how it will get. Right? So thank you friends. Thanks for watching. In the next video I'm going to explain that concept. Please subscribe to my channel if you are watching my channel for the first time. Okay. Thank you friends. Please subscribe to my channel if you are watching my channel for the first time. Thank you.